Despite being a great tool for fans to connect with idols, live streams can cause some serious troubles since whatever idols do and say would be recorded immediately. If there's anything problematic coming up, there's no way of going back. Here are some situations where idols' controversial behaviors were caught while streaming live. Number 1. Got7s JB. On May 13th, JB logged into his Instagram account and started a live stream to a small talk with fans. At first, things were completely normal. JB laid comfortably on his bed, thanking his supporters, talking about his effort to adjust to the new environment and so on. Just normal things one idol usually shares with fans. Then he got up and thus moved his camera angle, which revealed certain parts of his room, including a wall full of very questionable photos. Some have naked women posing in sexual positions, and some, well, show directly women's private parts.
자신감이 없달까 지금? 자신이 좀 없어서.
And as any K-pop stans would expect, the situation blew up on every social media. While some of the fandom thought this to be a funny accident, many were mad as hell to the point they canceled him, deeming those photos to be smutty and absolutely disrespectful to women, especially when most of his fans are female. Things started spiraling down when it reached the Korean public. Just after 1 hour of this incident landing on the coup, more than 1,000 comments were posted about how disgusting and creepy JB was. After that, international fans joined in to defend their idols by pointing out that one photo was just JB's side profile. They even discovered that another photo was an artwork of a famous photographer, Young Woong Yim. They're just art, and as a grown man, JB has every right to enjoy any kind of art he likes and is inspired from. Also, those photos do not violate any law, so what's the problem? As one fan put it. But the other side wouldn't accept the explanation easily. According to their point of view, yes, people are allowed to enjoy this kind of thing. Everyone does that, no big deal. But if you have to print ladies' bits out and tape them onto your wall to come up with ideas, then you have some serious problems, both morally and mentally. You are just a pervert. And that was just one reason. Some people were also outraged because there could be a high chance that many underage viewers had watched the livestream and seen these inappropriate images. Things could have been eased off after a few hours if JB had turned off his live immediately and apologized. But to many fans' disappointment, he went on Instagram again and hit like to a meme photo of his controversial wall. To those trying to stand up for him at first, this behavior was considered extremely disrespectful. Before the whole fuss caused any further trouble, both Higher Music and JB posted apologies regarding the accident and promised to be extra careful next time. However, JB is still under fire as Korean netizens did not think his apology on an Instagram story that only lasts 24 hours was truly sincere. Number 2. EXO's Chen. In April 2018, Chen once caused a major stir after his V-Live with CBX. The livestream started off with all fun and laughter as Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin played Jenga. What could possibly go wrong? Well, after the game ended with Chen losing, the other members decided to apply ridiculous makeup on Chen's face as punishment. And this is when things swerved into the territory of blackface.
Critics on social media slamming this $890 black turtleneck with a red cutout for the mouth. You mean to tell me no one saw the awful blackface resemblance?
Everyone's favorite firework is taking heat for shoes from her line that some say are racist, but they can't be that bad. Oh wow, yeah, they're that bad.
So she's got 2 pairs of shoes that appear to be blackface.
So what exactly has Chen done that led to this issue? In the livestream, Baekhyun applied a lot of lipstick on Chen's lips, making them unnaturally large. What's problematic is Chen's remark right after, "I look like Michol." For your information, Michol is a character from the Korean cartoon show, Dooley the Little Dinosaur. In recent years, this character has been heavily criticized by international fans, as he is deemed to be a racist symbol for Koreans to mock black people. Many Korean celebrities have impersonated Michol in the past for fun, like A-Pink's Balmy on a skit of SNL Korea, or Crush on King of Masked Singer, and all of them were called out. After watching this V-Live, many EXO-Ls were extremely disappointed that their idol did not even learn the lesson, and still used the character to crack a joke. Things got worse as Chen even added another one. This is Kunta Kinte, right? and the other members burst into laughter. But then again, it was not at all funny for the Black community. Kunta Kinte, the main character of the miniseries Root, is a slave who is taken out of his country and forced to work in America. Now, Kunta Kinte has become a symbol for Black empowerment, so mentioning his name to make fun is disrespecting the history and cultural significance of the Black community as a whole. Some fans tried to shield Chen, saying that Kunta Kinte was just a Korean slang term for large lips, so he had no ill means. Nevertheless, it was still used with a negative tone, so many fans demanded an apology. But so far, all they got is nothing more than silence. Number 3. Hinapia's Yaibin. Speaking of racism, the former member of Pristine, Yaibin, was also caught in a huge controversy when she went live on Instagram last year. During the live broadcast, Yaibin was rapping to the song Super Bass by Nicki Minaj, and the N-word just slipped right out of her mouth. She realized her mistake right when the comments about the word flooded into her livestream, and Yaibin quickly responded to them. Yaibin said that she was well aware many people found the word sensitive, and she did try her best to censor, but her attempt was not really successful. After the livestream ended, she went straight to apologize on her Instagram story. My intention really wasn't bad. It came from my lack of education. I will educate myself more about it. There's no excuse for what I did. I'm sorry again. Though many thought that the incident was just an honest mistake and her apology was extremely thoughtful, some stans still were not totally pleased with that explanation. Many pointed out that Yaibin herself knew the word was not right, yet still said it. At this point, fans are just tired of some K-pop idols' ignorance of Black culture, and use their lack of education as a cover. The damage was done, and it was too late to go back anyway. One fan just went on expressing her vexation on Twitter. I don't want to hear any K-pop stans defending idols when they say it anymore, by saying they're uneducated. Yaibin said it was sensitive, and knew she shouldn't be saying it. This proves idols are more aware than you think they are, and you shouldn't be cutting them slack. Number 4. WannaOne. The national boy group once received brutal backlash for the members' behaviors on Mnet's Star Live in 2018. In this situation, it seemed like Woojin, who was holding the camera at the time, had absolutely no idea that the stream had already gone live. So he moved it around, capturing the members at some very unrefined moments. Kang Daniel, the center of the group, shouted out loud, "Why aren't we getting our earnings?" And got responded enthusiastically by Jihoon. "Yeah, why are we only getting 20%? Then Ong Seungbu and Jihoon both complained about their lack of sleep and their heavy schedule. Even though a female staff had asked them to settle for the livestream, the boys sure had a lot to vent before putting on the flawless idol filter. Daniel straight up revealed that he had just had a dump that morning, while Seungwoon declared that that was the best time to cuss, and spilled out a whole F-bomb all over the place. If you thought that was all, some member in the background even yelled, "Dai Dalgak," and got replied with, "Only the pretty ones." The problem is that, in Korean, Dai Dalgak means a very sexual act, well, involving hands. So now, WannaOne was also associated with lewd behavior. As anyone can guess, their rude manners were later slammed hard by Korean netizens. Fans who followed them since the beginning and believed their perfect act were for sure cast down. The pretty boys' image has then turned into dust, leaving fans with some ill-mannered schoolboys that liked complaining and making sex jokes. Many even demanded these young idols to disband and retire. But lots of fans still spoke up for WannaOne, as they felt relatable to their idols. Their actions only made them more human, and to be fair, no one was harmed during the process. Even the staff laughed with them. Nonetheless, WannaOne, YMC Entertainment, and even Mnet had to post apologies regarding the situation before things blew out of proportion. After all the incidents above, fans need to learn not to always put their idols on a pedestal, and understand that idols are normal humans, and they can still make mistakes all the time. So, which case do you find unacceptable, and which one is not that blameworthy? Do you know other idols caught in some problematic acts while streaming live? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more great content. Thank you for watching.